Satnam, everybody! It's the two of us for Tuesday Tune-Up! And you know, we're on a spiritual adventure. And Tony and I just went to the Rama Institute and had the most amazing class with Guru Jagat. And it just really inspired me to talk to you about Guru Nanak and how he brought this technology through the Gurus to Yogi Bhajan and to us, ultimately. And, you know, how she referred to him today was Nanak from the block. You know, like, he's just an ordinary guy. He's like you and I. And this moon, this full moon that's coming to us on Wednesday, this Scorpion full moon, it's also the Buddha moon. And the Buddha was known as Siddhartha before he became the Buddha, and he too was just an ordinary guy. He was a man of wealth, but like a lot of kids in that kind of a situation, the first thing he started noticing was, well, why are so many suffering, and why do we have all this money and plenty and other people don't? Ordinary problems, noticing ordinary things. And Nanak, he was an ordinary guy. Very, very open heart, Guru Nanak was. And when he went into that water, and he came out after 3 days, he came out with a jap, with a technology, that Mool mantra, you know? Ekan Ka Satnam. That is such a beautiful weaving of the sounds that will awaken our soul. Even just to say Waheguru, 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 to perfect one of the sounds is how we evolve. And this technology is for the householder. It's for the husband and wife. It's for the busy people. And Tony's going to talk to you about, where does the technology enter? Where does it start?
Yeah, and this is so cool. You know, the technology starts and enters in the bullet hole, right where you feel most of your pain, and that one thing in your life that just keeps taking you out. And in your own mind, you feel like you're always failing because you have this like huge character defect going on in your life, which we all have, by the way. So this one huge character defect, this one bullet hole, whatever that means to you, is not only your true way to your full power, but it's the only way. It's the way for you to get to the true experience of the Kundalini Yoga.
And it's interesting, when we follow that pain, it's the door into our power. And the Kundalini gives us the technology to heal that and take us to the heights. That's when we get the job we want, we get the love we want. But when we attract the opposite of the pain, that's when we are called to be more disciplined than ever, more alert than ever, more on it. And what do we tend to do? We tend to relax. And what happens? As soon as you relax, that bullet hole starts to fester. And now you're in the insecurity of, how do I keep the love? Oh my God, what's going to happen now that I got the yoga studio? Or whatever it is. Kundalini gives us a technology that's big enough that it can hold the bullet hole and the dream come true.
So that comes down to being what we call mistakes. So the mistake is when the opportunity comes, we miss taking advantage of the opportunity, which we call mistakes.
Right.
But in reality, all that power and all that pain in the power is the way to your ultimate power and opportunities in life.
And the reason we mistake is because we don't have the energy. We don't have enough radiance to take the opportunity. We haven't been eating right. Maybe we're not doing our sadhana. We are too low of energy to take the opportunity that God's giving us. Sometimes it's a subtle opportunity, right? Look into that person's eyes, receive, take what they're relaying to you.
Go ahead.
So, we did one thing at the end yesterday in White Tantric, and I love what Yogi Bhajan said. He said, if everything else doesn't work, this will.
So this was the last of our third 62-minute Kriya that we did in White Tantric. So the way you do it is, you take the right thumb and you block off the right nostril. You take a deep inhalation through the left nostril, and then you count off and pump your stomach 16 times.
You can go like this with your fingers. If you go through it 4 times each, you've pumped your stomach 16 times. We're going to do this 5 times, but build up to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 11 minutes. And like he said, if nothing else works, this will. It's amazing.
So it's right thumb blocking off right nostril. You're going to deep inhale through the left nostril. You're going to pump the stomach 16 times. At the end of the 16th, this is done with the breath being held. You're going to block off the left nostril with the ring finger. You're going to exhale out through the right nostril. When the exhale is complete, you're going to block off with the thumb. Another deep inhale through the left. 16 pumps. We'll do it 5 times together. Okay? Let us begin.
Soften your hands and close your eyes. The beauty of our Kundalini tribe is that we are all together, householders, busy living and loving each other. And we've been given this technology to awaken ourselves and humanity. Tony and I, the Mahanrajas, are so grateful to be in this tribe with you.
And we're so excited, Kundalini tribe, to come back and share some of this wealth of knowledge with you. Can't wait to see you again.
Can't wait. Mwah.
Satnam.
Satnam.